right. This is the play take two. I think we got it. Okay. So I'm going to start out with shouting out peace and blessings to anybody hearing this. In a time when tensions are high and when people are not sure if they are secure, it's more important to watch those who have influence, to see what they're trying to do and how it affects all of us. I hope you're well, and I hope you're aware of the world that you're living in. Make sure to do research and continue to have conversations and read things that oppose your view, just to expand your awareness. My disclaimer is you're going to be hearing me say things and state things, but I'll let you know that I don't have an inherent trust in large bodies of influence because, as I've seen, they don't always act with an interest in equity. So I just want to say that I disagree with the censorship that we've been seeing in large numbers on private platforms. Some might agree this censorship, since it's due to a health-related reason, is necessary. I disagree. Everyone should have medical autonomy and the very basic right to do their own research and make their own decisions. If you're watching this, you likely have the internet, and therefore you got access to the knowledge to sift through and do your own research. That being said, I also want to call attention, like I said, to those with influence and make the distinction that the news that we are receiving is being given to us by private entities, entities that do business and have bottom dollars to meet, as well as their standards that they hold themselves to. So don't feel any necessary loyalty to what someone's saying just because it's a source. All sources are sources. So that being said, I do my own research and I make my own decisions. I also did some time at a journalism school and learned that reporting is supposed to be primarily objective. Really take a look at the reporting you're reading. MSN read something recently, USA Today. It's very, very emotion driven. And editorialized pieces are supposed to stay there. The rest of the news is supposed to be facts, but that's not what we get a lot of. So I want to clarify something that was updated and I saw was being debated recently online. And it's a CDC update that 6% of the deaths in their tally in America so far are COVID only. The other 94% of the deaths that have been tallied were comorbidities. And this is a tragedy that anyone has to pass away at all. But looking at these numbers and considering that when you take into consideration these comorbidities, it was 2.6, 2.5 other conditions that, in addition to COVID, led to someone passing away. Now, just like the site and resources say, without COVID, there's a chance that some of those with those conditions may have survived, but some may have not. It's less about that number, and I want to bring attention once again to influence. Let's look at what we've been through this year. Our country hasn't made a lot of money. The GDP is down, no matter how good the stock market looks, and many people are depending on assistance to pay their bills. In Victoria, Australia right now, and in different places in the world, China having a very complicated situation because they are having some issues with nature. I mention these things to remember, like, we're going through this as a world, so it's time to think as a world. Their governments, their governing bodies are going through true extremes to prevent, the spread of the virus and everything. I just want to take a look at our instance and take a look at these numbers and make sure that if you're going to be silent, you actually agree. That's why I'm speaking. I think that these statistics give us a new direction to try to find a way forward that takes into consideration that we have to be proportionate to what we're experiencing. And there are many, many people seeking to have a lot of economic gain happening on the back ends of all of our financial systems. So make sure to be aware of how to invest in things other than your currency. Maybe try a currency exchange, investing in precious metals, stocks, or even digital currencies, and staying aware of all the views and valuing everything around you. So, blessings and be safe. We're going to continue to elevate, and the introvert exhales is going to dive into natural law.